Are you looking to make a big change in the world? Like a big change, big difference? Well, it's kind of cliche, but it starts with yourself. Obviously, you have to be the change. But from there, as I was thinking about this weekend, I'm on a camp out with youth group, bunch of young men, and we're teaching them some things and going on hikes, canoeing, archery, doing some things, giving these boys experiences, and teaching them about life and spirituality and God and Christ. And that's where you make big change, is in the next generation. The generation that's here, very few of us are going to make big impacts now, where it really matters. I mean, we've made the impact we're going to make, and most of it's probably good. But the next generation has all the potential, and they need to know that, and they need to know that they need to make impact on the generation after them. That's how this world works, and that's why we have families. That's why we have parents, and parents raise children. Society shouldn't be raising children, parents should be raising children. And parents should be teaching their children strong values and hard work. The trick is, if you're a parent and your kids are already adults, there's not a whole lot you can do. You can try and have your impact on them, but the real opportunity for you to have an impact on kids is in that 0 to 14, maybe even 12. By the time they're 14, a lot of times they're already kind of set in their ways. But 0 to 18 really is when you have any impact. But to have any impact in their teenage years, you have to have a lot of impact in their younger years so they learn to trust you. If you feel like you are in a good place in your life, you've figured life out, not that you're wealthier necessarily, just that you understand what the next generation needs, then get active, get involved in that. Become a Boy Scout leader, become a Girl Scout leader, look into being a teacher of some sort. So as of right now, I volunteer as a youth group leader at a church for 11 to 13-year-old boys, and my wife is also a art teacher, and I think that's where it is, and we have 6 kids, so we're trying to make that big impact on the world. And I think if more of us are doing that and not letting the mainstream media or world influence our kids and our next generation as much, which big thing there is, when should kids get phones and free access to the internet? A lot of people believe the younger the better. I'm of the opinion that honestly, until they're 14, 15, 16, even then, they shouldn't have free access. It's just they should start to be able to have some access. No social media. I don't think anybody should have access to social media until they're adult, but even then, we shouldn't. We should be very limited in our social media involvement. Not to say I'm perfect at all, because I'm not, by far. In fact, I'm saying that from experience, that social media has done a lot of damage. Even YouTube's done a lot of damage. I waste a lot of time on YouTube, and that's probably one of my biggest kind of regrets with my involvement with YouTube, is how much time I waste watching videos. I try to watch mostly good videos, but a lot of time waster, a lot of time killers, where I've wasted a ton of time. And I probably spent more time on YouTube by far. That's probably my biggest social media consumption is YouTube. But where I've wasted more time is on Instagram. It's never valuable time on Instagram. Almost never. I found some interesting things. It's all interesting. It's all entertaining and interesting, but it's not valuable. It's always scrolling to find the next dopamine hit. Whereas on YouTube, most of my time spent on YouTube, oh man, there's a bee following me. Most of my time spent on YouTube would probably be listening to podcasts or watching more long-form videos. I try not to watch short-form videos at all, but I do. I'm not saying I don't, but I do. And I see my bad habit of YouTube consumption has rubbed off on some of my kids. and they watch YouTube. And it's hard. You let the kids, I think for my generation, parents let the TV babysit the kids. And now we let YouTube babysit the kids. I know my 7-year-old watches way too much. And usually it's when we're gone, we're doing something, and it's something to kind of keep them distracted. But it creates an addiction, and they want it, and that's all they want. And their behavior changes dramatically after watching YouTube. They become very irritable. Teenagers do like shorts, YouTube shorts. They watch stuff like Quantastic or Would You Rather videos, which they're all AI generated. The Would You Rather videos are AI things, and they just show Would You Rather, and they choose two things. And they're all AI generated images. And I don't get it, but they find it entertaining because they like to interact with each other, because they're with each other and they'll go, I want A, I want B. Oh no, A is way better than B. So that's at least some fun interaction they have with each other. And they learn a little bit about each other. But for the most part, it's just time wasters. 7-year-old, he watches Preston Plays way too much. Preston Plays is pretty clean, so at least I have that as a positive for him. The other ones are like, they're Minecraft videos. He likes to watch Minecraft videos. He doesn't even play Minecraft that much. He gets to play Minecraft once a week. He probably watches more Minecraft than he plays. So, it's hard. Being a parent is hard. Knowing how to teach kids is hard. Not having your bad habits rub off on them is hard. That's why it's important to have a community of people to support you in what you're doing to teach the next generation. And I think extended family is good for that. Church is good for that. And what I'm trying to build is maybe going to help with that, is the kingdom of good. So this isn't the month 6 summary for Race to a Million, but I did want to give a little update on the Kingdom of Good app. It's not going, I haven't made a whole lot of progress this month. Yesterday I made a to-do list of the next steps of things I want to build. The next steps for Kingdom of Good is to get it into your hands. Well, there's a few more other steps beyond that, but I think we need a few good people who are willing to be beta testers. Actually, I wouldn't even call it beta. To be the committee behind it, really. I need a dozen or so people is all to be my first users and to help influence the features and functionality of this application. So once I deploy, I'm going to ask you guys, a dozen of you, squirrel, a dozen of you to join. And then we'll put a wait list on for if there's more demand. And maybe we'll go up to like 2 dozen. But a dozen to start. And then until we're good to a beta version, we're going to limit it to a very few number of people and create a wait list if there's more demand. And back home, when I walk, it's all level. I'm going up a hill right now. So you can probably hear it in my breathing. Plus it's higher altitude. We're up here in the mountains. Somebody's building a cabin right here. Would be a nice place to have a cabin. Anyway, we're going home today. See my family again. I've been gone for 3 days. And, well, that's all I want to share for this video. Just a chill walk in the woods. And a thought of how you're affecting the next generation. Do you have kids? Grandkids? And how are you teaching them